Know your health. Hi, today we'll be discussing the effects of inhalants on our bodies, minds and futures. Inhalants seem harmless. In fact, they come in the form of aerosol spray cans, whiteboard markers, nail polish remover and even whipped cream dispensers. So how could they be harmless? Well, that's what many people think, especially 8th graders who are among the most common to use these as drugs. But in fact, inhalants have many harmful effects on social, mental and physical health, affecting one's future greatly. So what are inhalants? Well, firstly they're drugs, though some people may not classify them that way. Inhalants can be, inhaled by sniffing, bagging, or being inhaled directly through the mouth. Inhalants have many chemicals within them that can give people a high, but are very dangerous in the long run and in the short run. In fact, inhalants can cause immediate death if taken in too much concentration. So what are the physical effects of inhalants on one person's body in the immediate time after taking the drug? Well, firstly, there's dizziness, there's slurred speech, and there's loss of self-control. A lot of these signs of being high on an inhalant is similar to the signs of being drunk on alcohol. Inhalants have a few street names: whippers, laughing gas, snappers, and poppers. To get high on inhalants is also called to catch a buzz. But could catching a buzz be equal to what comes in the long term after one abuses inhalants? Some of these things include a myelin breakdown in the brain, which stops a lot of physical movement, also heart disease, liver failure, or muscle weakness. So we know about the negative physical effects that inhalants cause, and what about the negative social effects? Firstly, a person on inhalants would be most likely feeling ashamed and guilty when it came to their close family, friends, or family. And they would be guilty about this addiction in many cases that they had. So this would break up a lot of relationships. Another thing is, drug abusers and inhalant abusers could tend to move toward other inhalant abusers because those people they might think knew what they were going through. This could lead to a whole lot of other bad habits like alcohol or a range of other drugs. It's all in the brain. Mental effect of inhalants. Well, as we learned about in the negative physical effects of inhalants, inhalants cause a myelin breakdown which delays communication. Communication all happens within the brain, and the chemicals affect this very intricate process. Another thing, inhalants can cause a loss of senses later on, such as sight, sound, smell, taste, and touch. Imagine if one day you started not to feel things as well, or not to see as strongly. The third thing that can occur in your brain with use of inhalants is depression. What are the risk factors for the abuse of inhalants? Well, there's quite a few things, and they all come from not having a safe and a regulated childhood. Some of them include insecurity, family poverty, family drug problems, poor grades, or an already existing mental illness. Many of these risk factors, and often they can combine to cause someone to abuse inhalants. They wouldn't realize at that time that inhalants would make their problems only a whole lot worse. Withdrawal symptoms. Well, firstly, what are withdrawal symptoms? Well, withdrawal things that start happening to you after you stop using a drug or sometimes alcohol. Once you refrain from taking that drug, your body can start shutting down as they're so used to having the drug or the alcohol inside you. The withdrawal symptoms that come with abusing inhalants include nausea, excessive sweating, muscle cramps, headaches, and/or hallucinations. All of these can be quite terrifying and painful.